Hi everyone, welcome back to another video, and Happy New Year, or in Eorzea, Happy Heavensturn! Yes, it's that time of the year where we actually have to start off with the new year. So here we are back in Limsa about to celebrate the coming of Heavenstern, and this year we're celebrating the Year of the Ox. So we're on the upper decks of Limsa. The quest is called Steering Clear of Trouble. I think all that you need to be is a level 15 to be able to unlock this quest, and this here is going to be our mascot for the year, whose name is Wakamaru. Whoa! Alright, so Steering Clear of Trouble, and we have the two helms. So let's just see what she looks like real quick. I'm getting a Raubon kind of feel from these things. Yeah, I kind of like the red one. Alright, so let's move on. The Ushi Bugyo cannot help but notice you noticing the figure adorning his helmet. Excuse me, madam, but are you by chance an adventurer? Yes, only one so well-traveled could dress in such a peculiar manner. Hey, I like this outfit. Though I suppose some might argue it is my garb which make for a spectacle in these lands. Perhaps introductions are in order before I give further offense. I'm the Ushi Bugyo, and I come from the far east to share with these good people the traditions of Heavensterg. The Eorzeans believe that at year's end, the gods choose one among their number to serve next as a herald of good fortune, is that right? In the far east, it is not a god, but one of the 12 great beasts that is chosen. And this year it is the mighty Ushi. I believe the locals here know it as an ox. If you are unfamiliar with this most sacred of animals, you need but look upon the resplendent figure adorning my kabuto. Indeed, Heavenstern is a most wondrous celebration, the capstone of our festivities being the pounding of rice. Oh, I know all about that. You mean mochi, yes? I pounded my fair share. Ah, a woman of culture, I see. I've heard you adventurers are worldly sorts, and you are most certainly living up to your reputation. Wishing to make the most of this momentous occasion, we received permission from the Adventurers Guild to have the rice pounded not by a cyclops, but by a gozo, which bears a striking resemblance to the divine beast which heralds the coming year. Everything appeared to be proceeding apace, but the pounding was set to begin ages ago, and not even a morsel of mochi has found its way here. When last I spoke with the mochi danke, he assured me the pounding was nearly complete. Something has gone amiss, I am certain of it. Dear madam, might it prevail upon you to go and visit the pounding site? Duty demands I remain here to inform as many as possible of the upcoming festivities. 1,000 blessings upon you. I eagerly await your return and the delivery of our Advent mochi. Boom! Boom! Oh my, it would appear Wakamaru here wishes to accompany you. Though but a young calf, Wakamaru is surprisingly astute. I assure you he will not be a hindrance. Boom! The mochi danki should be at the pounding site to the southeast of the Zephyr Gate. Aww, Wakamaru's cute. You make a cute mount. Pounding site was said to be at the southeast of the Zephyr Gate. I pray your journey is an uneventful one. Oh, I'm not. I want some excitement. Because we're not going to be getting any other seasonal events, I think, until the Rising? No, wait. Little Ladies' Day. Yeah, I think it's Little Ladies' Day. No, that's in March. Okay, so it's next month. That's going to be Valentino's Day. That's right. So it's Valentino's Day, then Little Ladies' Day, and then the Rising events followed by the Moonfire Fair. And then we missed Halloween last year, so I'm still kind of bummed about that. Oh, okay. Well, we'll talk about the holidays later. We got some giant mochi to deal with. So we got some live mochi here, as well as a giant ox head cyclopsy demon. Where did they get these guys? Yeah, I decided to go for Blue Mage this time because I rarely use Blue Mage anymore. Come on, let's go! I mean, who thought that bringing Mochi to life was a good idea? I love the design though, he's cute! In a pudding kind of way. Oh well. I mean, I have to admit, they are getting right to it. It was like, yeah, I'm not gonna waste time leading you around on like some crazy adventure. Just go out there, beat up whatever the problem is, and then come back with the mochi. I mean, I'm sure we'll have another quest after it. But yeah, they're just cutting straight to it right now. I can't tell if the Gozo is helping us or just making things harder. We just melted. Oh, that's sad. Okay, is that everything? It looks like it. Yay! The mochi that ate Vilbrand. Oh! 10 Heavenstern tickets. Okay, I'm guessing that we can actually get prizes from here. Is that everything? Oh wow, he calmed right down. Oh, look at that face! He's actually kind of cute. You know, in a big, giant kind of way. Oh no, I was hoping to walk back further than that. Where did they go? Why did they vanish like that? That's cool. So, is that it? That was a very short quest. I'm not really sure. I mean, a part of me thinks that maybe we might miss something, but it just did immediately jump right into a fade. So I don't think that we missed any cutscenes or anything. Right, so we'll just head back. If it turns out that we miss anything, I'll just go back later on and wait around with them. I want to get to the prizes and everything. So I'm still going back to the whole holiday. So yeah, so there's Valentino's Day, Little Lady's Day, the Rising, the Moonfire Fair, All Hallows Eve, or wait, no, All Saints Wake, then the Starlight Celebration, then back to Heavenstern and everything. I think that's all of them. If I'm missing one, just message me down below if you can. I really do hope that they have more than just that one little quest. I mean, they did really well with the Starlight Celebration, and I really do hope that they do something at least a little bit special for this one. I know that Heavensturn's not one of the major holidays, but in Eorzea it is. You are returned with what of the Mochi Danke, and where is Wakamaru? We are here, Ushi Bugyo, and none the worse for wear, all things considered. Besets by sentient Mochi. Haven't swallowed this year's reserves, mortar and all. I can't but imagine what a terrible creature you faced. Would that this were the only time it was necessary to overcome such trials. No doubt you remember last year's celebration of the rat and the monster born from the waters of Daitazan's soul spring. I believe that a slither of that mochi monstrosity somehow survived. How it found its way to our supplies is anyone's guess. Yeah, granted that it survived all this time. But that is neither here nor there. Thanks to your efforts, the beast is no more, and we have more than enough advent cakes for our celebration. Boom! As a small token of my appreciation, I offer you this, a kabuto much like mine own, adorned with the likeness of the majestic ox. But before you leave, might I be so bold as to ask a favor of you? I wish to deliver treats to as many of the residents here in Limsa as possible, and I suspect that you know these streets far better than I. What an excellent idea! Boo! If you are up to the task, we can discuss the details of my plan further. Okay, and we only get one helm. Okay, let's go for the crimson one. I like the crimson one better. That means this is where all the tickets are going to. And, oh wow. Looks like we may get all that we want and more. Okay, so we have the crimson, so let's go ahead for the black. And this, the handmade akabeko, which are supposed to be like bobbleheads, like in the shape of the ox. And why not? We'll get a few dozen advent cake fireworks. Let's just see what those look like real quick. The fireworks just don't last very long. That's my only complaint about them. Alright, there we go. Oh, she looks good. Claire, you can pull off any design, if you ask me. Alright, bully for Mochi, and we get some more advent cake fireworks. The expectant look on the Ushi Bugyo's face can mean only one thing. Ready to deliver advent cakes to the masses, are you? Good. The task shouldn't prove unduly difficult. I imagine the people will only be too happy to receive the treats. If you could take yourself to these 4 locations and hand them to passers-by, that should suffice to spread word of our festivities. Boo! And Wakamaru would accompany you once again, it would seem. Perfect. With him at your side, your intentions would be plain for all to see. Now then, I shan't keep you any longer. Go forth and let the good people know that Heavenstern is upon us. Boo! I feel like he's booing us. I trust you know these streets far better than I, but I have marked 4 suitable locations on your map. If you should see anyone whose curiosity is piqued by the sight of Wakamaru and your advent cakes, hand them one and move on to the next. Okay, so that's the first location. And let's see who comes. Boo! Oh, look who it is! What's this then? Alright, Heavensterg. Let's have one of them cakes then. Actually, make it two. I know someone who'd be mighty sore to miss out. Ah, if it isn't the ever-ravishing Waslin. Come to secure some celebratory sweets, have you? Ooh, what a while ago. The elves you doing sneaking up on folk like that? Oh, I see you're not one, but two advent cakes. If I didn't know better, I'd say you were securing a snack for a significant someone as well. You got it all wrong. I'm just feeling famished, see, and one cake wouldn't be enough to satisfy me. Is that right? And there was boldly believing that one was bound for Carvelin. And now ye listen here. You say any more and I'll cut off your blabbling tongue. Depths be damned. Ah, still fast to fly into a fury, I see. Small wonder you can't reeling a romantic rendezvous. I'm the leader of the Sanguine Sirens. I have no interest in such nonsense. Such senseless stubbornness. If she's not true to her feelings, she'll never catch the fish she fancies. Of course he appears, right now. Ah, and what have we here? A calf? Oh, but of course, Heavenstern. You must be distributing advent cakes. If you have some left, I should like to have one. Oh, wait, Caliban. Someone has already come to collect a cake on your behalf. On my behalf? I do not recall giving such an order to my crew. Well, if it should transpire that they had the forethought to procure one in my stead, then all well and good. But until such time as this is known, a cake, if you please. Oh dear, situation is sticky, though nowhere near as scrumptious as the cakes. Speaking of which, may I have one too? Boo! Yeah, I didn't really care for it either. I guess it was funny, in a way. But let's move on. Wonder who we're going to run into next. Boo! Oh, hello. Captain Faye, what a welcome surprise, in the company of a young calf. If you're working with the Far Eastern delegates, then I take it you have advent cakes. May I trouble you for one? Radishat, shouldn't you be at your post? Well, the lieutenant was on break, you see, and, Oh, it's just you, Baderon. I'll thank you not to startle me like that. Apologies, Commander. I couldn't help myself. Commander. What is it? Have you something on your mind? It's nothing less. Still feels strange to call you by your title is all. What are you implying? Do you think me unworthy of my station? No, no, it's just, when I look at ye, I still see the spirited young adventurer that was determined to help damn near everyone as stepped in her path. That kind-hearted girl's still there, mine, but she's done some growing too. I can't think of anyone better to lead the foreign levy. I'm proud of ye, lass. I don't know what to say. Any road, you're handing out them cakes, am I right? I'd be much obliged for one. If it's the same to you, I ask that you keep that conversation private. Now, if you excuse me, I must return to my post. Boo! Boo! Actually, I thought that was kind of cute. There was no need to boo them. So this is interesting, but I have a bad feeling that we're only going to be seeing people around Limsa for this little story, so a little sad about that. There was a time, believe it or not, where you were expected to go to all the city-states, and it was a much longer story whenever these seasonal events came up. So I don't think they're feeling as much love as they're supposed to. Oh well. Boo! 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 What's this now? Spreading a bit of Heavensturn cheer, are ye? Hope that means you've got advent cakes to share as well. Ninth staff, Meeting Room was not expecting such an unexpected meeting. Well, well, if it ain't our trusty helper from last year's festival. Oh, that's right. Rune helped muchly, but Youngstaff's help was much more helpful. Many readers read the Harbor Herald, and many came to taste tasty advent cakes. Thanks to you, people found newfound respect for Cucurins. Come now, I merely gave me honest opinion on the food. It was your hard work that won folk over. Max had not credited himself with enough credit. Without your descriptive descriptions of cakes, people may never have tried them. Well, anyone that appreciates a good treat would have come round eventually, I reckon, but I appreciate your kind words all the same. But enough talking talkatively. Meeting Room would feast on Feast of Advent cake. Hard-working people work hard to make cakes. Meeting Room think of them as Meeting Room chew on chewy goodness. Strong sense of duty, that one. Well, I'll be off myself. Need to find a nice quiet spot to enjoy me own morsel. Boo! I forgot all about Nini Rune. Oh, to be fair, it's been a year, so... So we have one more spot, so I'm trying to think of who else it could be. I'm trying to remember. Who else is here in town? I don't know. I'm guessing, is that Fearson? Like, the Admiral's right-hand man? That's all I got. But it does look like we're around the crafters here, so maybe some more guildmasters, probably? Yeah, I'm guessing the guildmasters. We'll go with that. Boo! Yeah, I knew it! Just when I thought I heard a peculiar lowing. Bernthel, come see, they're handing out advent cakes. Cake? I'm afraid my stomach couldn't handle it right now. And there I was thinking your condition had improved. At any rate, might I trouble you for two? One for me and another for when his stomach's more agreeable. I would have one as well, if I may. Who's that? Ah! Did not expect her! Admiral! Well, well, if it isn't my esteemed guildmasters. Come to partake of advent cakes as well, have you? We have. We weren't aware you were fond of them too, Admiral. Aye, as busy as you are, I thought you would have sent someone to collect in your stead. These advent cakes are said to bring one good fortune, are they not? I cannot well imagine good fortune would favor those unwilling to make an effort to personally receive it. A sentiment with which we can relate, Admiral. The gods know we craft folk are a superstitious lot. Aye, and cakes aside, I've to say that just being out there amidst the festivities is doing me good. My head feels clearer already. I'm glad to hear it. I too enjoy the opportunity to be out here alone, just another citizen, without an armed escort. Marshal Slafierson will have a thing or two to say afterward, but it's worth it. Now then, if you'd be so kind. My thanks. And now, to find a quiet place to enjoy this in peace. We should be taking our leave as well. Thank you for the cake. Boo boo! Actually, I really like that. I did not expect the Admiral. It's always nice to see a familiar face, though it's a little strange that she doesn't really recognize us. Oh, don't tell me it's over. Ah, you've returned, with far fewer cakes than when you had left. In the Far East, it is said that Ushi is the embodiment of honest and hard work, qualities which I see are shared by the adventurers of this land. I've no doubt that this year's Heavenstern will be a rousing success, thanks in no small part to you. Boo, boo! Aww, it's over already! My thanks again for your assistance in rectifying our mochi problem. If, by some chance, the mochi should again attain sentience, I trust we can turn to you for aid. Yeah, that's not a sentence you hear very often. Yeah, I feel like he's just booing at us at this point. Oh well. Okay. So I think that's everything for right now. But oh yeah, I almost forgot. Let's go and see what our housing item looks like. So let's just skip a little bit ahead. Okay, here we are back home. I should really do like a full house tour eventually. But here we are, and these are the special rewards we get. They're a little bit smaller than what we're used to with these Heavenstern items, but they're as cute because we got two little bobbleheading oxen. So they are all wrapped up just like they usually are, and like two little... They're so cute! Oh, and we got a third one who wants to join in. Okay, so this is the housing item. So we get each one of those. I don't know. I love them. I think that they are so sweet. Because we got like a parent and a baby, and I don't know. I'm just fascinated by it. Anyway, everyone, that's going to be it for this year and this year's Heavenstern. But hey, it's just the beginning of the new year. But hey, I hope you all enjoyed this video and you're looking forward to seeing what a new year brings us. So until next time, everyone, take care. Bye.